Well, y'all, it's time for MJ and I to go on another adventure, and today I'm taking a little play out of the Mystic 7 playbook. We're going to find out what is Pokemon Go like in Savannah, Georgia. And honestly, at first look, her and I were dumbfounded. I'm going to pull up my screen recording and just show you the little area around the Baptist church we're about to go in and see, because for those of y'all that don't know, I'm obsessed with history and architecture. But look at the amount of stops. I've had a lucky egg running all day because we did the hop on hop off trolley, which you'll see a bunch of footage from that later. But there's stops everywhere. There's raids everywhere. There's so much to do here. And also, we can start the day off with a shiny. We had one run at breakfast. We had a Poochie and a run. But then on the way to get coffee, we picked up a Patrat. So we do have a shiny on the day, no hundos on the day yet. However, before we go in, I need to complete a little bit of research. So let's start off with, I'm going to get whatever this is. Oh, it's an Alakazam. That could have been shiny. Now, we're going to catch a Cosmog, one of the two we have, before we go into the church. I saved this just to catch. Here, let's start the encounter. 167? Bro, 185 is the hundo. That's awful, but you know what? Let's go ahead and Silver Pineapple it. I should have megged something. Down goes probably the worst Cosmog we could have gotten. I wonder if that is the floor. 167 is... Oh, it's an 11-11-11. It's one off the floor. And it's 7-Eleven, which, by the way, it's our anniversary today. That's why we're here in Savannah. For those that don't know, MJ and I actually used to live in Atlanta, but we never got the chance to come over here. So I do have one we're going to need to complete. The next one for Cosmog, we'll do that later. We have the Let's Go, which I believe gives us the Master Ball. And then the Masterwork research we're not completing. I have a special trip planned for Jirachi, but also we got the Prime Gaming free research that gives us the Go Fest shirt. Let's see what these encounters are. The first one's going to give us, my phone's exploding, encounter number 2 is going to give us... So based on the snapshots you get from this research, I'm actually going to assume this is a Pelipper. Okay, and now we can claim this is for the 7th anniversary research. Wow, that was a lot of XP. Thank God for the lucky egg. I had no idea that was coming. And another not shiny Pikachu. I gotta feed berries. I gotta get a candy with my walking buddy, and I gotta defeat grunts. Well, we're not gonna do that right now because my phone is 1, exploding, and 2, we're about to go explore all of that. So let's get inside. I've been inside churches all around the world, and that is one of the most beautiful I have ever seen. Definitely top 3. Definitely top 3. I was not able to get 3 grunts done while I was inside of there because there was only 1 grunt here, and I wasn't really focused on Pogo anyways. But one thing we can do while we wait for the trolley is I never completed the Master Ball, and we get a bunch of items. I got star pieces and lucky eggs down, so that's awesome. And we're going to go ahead and get for an encounter... Oh, that could have been a shiny. Had no idea we were getting a Galarian Farfetch'd there, but we are going to go ahead and get, here it is, the Master Ball in Pokemon Go. That is such a cool video they put in right there. The very best Pokeball with the ultimate level of performance. Yeah, but you only get 1. And let's be real, most people are only going to use these on Galarian birds. I'm never going to use it on a Galarian bird. Professor Willow, you talk too much. Thank you very much. And that is the rest of the Let's Go. And we have a star piece on already, so I'm not going to worry about dropping one. And another research complete. Now, this Cosmog, you know, let's just check this Alakazam real quick. So this Cosmog we're going to catch tomorrow because this video is going to go over the course of 2 days because we're not doing a full day today, we're doing a full day tomorrow. But I wanted to show off the church and get those couple of things. I don't know what we're going to be doing the rest of the day, so for right now, I'm going to go see if I can find grunts and wait for the trolley. All right, I was gonna film this out on the balcony, but it is way too hot out there and kind of noisy. It's like the 4th ambulance I've heard go by. Really hope it's just people drinking too much and not too many accidents or something, but hope everybody's okay nonetheless. We got some research to move in on, and then the rest of this video is going to be tomorrow, but I finally did the grunt. So we're gonna go ahead and do some Pikachu candy, some Delibird candy, and Pelipper. I don't know why they picked Pelipper, but this is what I really wanted. I wanted the Go Fest 2023 t-shirt early. We're gonna go put that on so I can brag. Hey, and it lets me keep the outfit I already have with it. We're definitely wearing that. That's epic. I love the shirt. I did actually buy this for Go Fest. I gotta pick it up in the park. Good Lord, that's less than a month away now. That's insane. Okay, we also have 3 shiny checks. This was for 7 berries to help catch Pokemon. I have no idea what it is, but it can be shiny, I think. I think it's a mixed bag. Is this one gonna be Cyndaquil too? Okay, it might not be a mixed bag. 410, we'll see if that's any good. And this one, Cyndaquil again? No, Chikorita. It is a mixed bag. I'm gonna assume Cyndaquil, Totodile, Chikorita. I didn't catch one of the Cyndaquil. Not any good, don't need it. Still got a bunch of raids around. I might try to convince MJ to do this Zapdos with me because I still need the hundo. She'll do it. We'll do that. If it's shiny, we'll come back. If it's a hundo, we'll come back. If not, we're just assuming that I got wrecked again. But it's Wilmer Spotlight Hour. I'm gonna work on editing this video. Her and I have dinner reservations. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap up this part of the video now, and I will see you guys tomorrow.
The next day.
Y'all, we slept till 2 o'clock.
We were up till 3 in our defense.
We slept till 2 o'clock. We got a lot to do today, but before we can get into Pokemon, I want to run the Daily Adventure Incense because I haven't done it but once with the 30-minute time, and I really want to see if we can get a Galarian bird or something cool off of it. I don't have any shiny updates yet, no hundo updates, no legendaries, nothing. I need coffee, I need breakfast. So let's go do that, and then we'll get over to the park. So I feel really weird recording right now because we're in a cemetery, but it's like a historical cemetery. I don't know, it feels weird. But we just saw one of the oldest sites here where 2 of the signers of the Declaration of Independence are buried. And the funny story they told us about it on the trolley is they hated each other. So of course they had to be buried next to each other to deal with each other for all of eternity. That's the kind of karmic justice I love. But right now we're just walking around here. I did do the Daily Adventure Incense, and I don't know if mine was broken or if I just wasn't paying attention enough, but I only got 21 spawns, which I can get like 30 on a normal Adventure Incense. So no birds, no shinies, nothing exciting. We're getting ready to head over to Forsyth Park though, which is the biggest historical spot she wants to see here. So once we're done here, we're gonna head over there, hopefully get some more Pokemon in, because I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to film tonight because we're going on a ghost tour, which I'm gonna try to film. I'm gonna bring the camera, and if it's okay, we'll get some ghostly Pokemon on that too. All right, y'all, we have officially made it to Forsyth Park, and it's not a huge park, but it's really pretty. There's an Articuno raid I think we're gonna walk over and do, but like, we're in the middle of like hangover trees. It's raining right now. I probably shouldn't be recording, but like, my camera's weatherproof and my mic is like 40 bucks, so if it gets ruined, you know, Patreon link, it's for your viewing pleasure. But this is absolutely beautiful, and I'm gonna go get some shots of the park, some shots of the fountain. Let me open Pokemon Go really quick and show you guys how it looks over here. I didn't know what to expect. It's not a huge park, but look, we got a bunch of stops. I was hoping for some leaders. I got some radars I was gonna do, but we started over here. It goes all the way up, so maybe it's a little bigger than I thought.
That's what she said?
But we're gonna try to do that Articuno raid. We're gonna walk around. I'm gonna see what these stops have. Oh, you know what? We got 3 shiny checks real quick. I don't know what these tasks were. Could have been a shiny Chikorita. How about this one right here? Could have been a shiny Totodile. And 3rd time's the shiny. Let's do it. Nope, could have been a shiny Bulbasaur. I would have taken it though. So I've been running the auto catcher, which has been awful since the most recent update, but it's working. We're still catching. I haven't transferred a single Pokemon because I want to see how many we caught the whole time we've been here. So let's go explore this park, go do a raid. Let's see how it is out here.
Many hours later.
All right, y'all, this trip has gotten away from me a little bit. I haven't filmed as much as I wanted to, but I knew we were going to be really busy. We've been doing so much stuff, but you'll see most of the stuff we've been doing. I didn't get to film for the ghost tour last night, but I did get a shiny Mudkip. I did win my first showcase, and I have also completely filled up my bag storage. So I have ridiculous amounts of items, which was one of my biggest goals to leave here with because I don't live on Pokestops anymore. I haven't since Washington, but I don't want to go sit across the street at the mall back home to collect them for hours on end. So it was great to be able to get them in the hotel here and then while we were walking around the city. Our last adventure of this trip is going to be what you're going to see next. We're going to the Prohibition Museum. And before we go in, I just wanted to do a quick check-in because this video is supposed to be about what is Pokemon Go like in Savannah. But we're doing kind of like an auto catcher edition. I've caught over 600 Pokemon. I've kept everything because I want to run the final numbers. I've gained easily 200,000 Stardust with the stops. I've gained well over 1 million XP. It's been absolutely insane. It's been a lot of fun. But I'm going to get in this museum. We're going to look at this. We're still going to be catching. I'm going to run the daily adventure incense later. I've got incense running now. Let's see if we can get one more shiny while we're here. See if we can get a hundo, a nundo, something special. And let me know down in the comments what you guys would like to see in these travel adventure videos. That was the Prohibition Museum. That was absolutely awesome. We hatched a bunch of eggs. I did research tasks, some grunts, caught Pokemon. I didn't get nothing. No hundos, no shinies. The other problem is, since the most recent update, a lot of auto catchers, whether it be the Go Plus, the Gotcha, the Dual Catchmon, the little egg thing, they've all broken. They're not working properly. So mine only catches about 40% of the time right now, and out of that, it only catches about 50% of the Pokemon it actually attempts to catch. So kind of out of luck on that one. We're still trying. We did have to stop by a place and get a breakfast for tomorrow because our train, we took the train up here, leaves at 6 a.m. Our hotel doesn't start serving breakfast until 6 a.m. and nobody else opens here until like 8 a.m. So we were kind of out of luck for breakfast, so we went to a French cafe and just picked up some unwarmed up ham and cheese croissants, like proper croissants, so that's great. Listen, fight me. I'm tired, okay? It's been a long few days, unwarmed up, cold. Y'all know what I meant. Shut up. But roast me in the comments. It's okay. It's interaction. But we've seen a lot of stuff. We've had a lot of fun. We still have more stuff to do tonight, but I can't take the camera for what we're doing tonight, but I'm taking my phone and the auto catcher in hopes that it'll do something while we're on our dinner cruise. But since this video is already run 4 days long and I have no idea, it's probably going to be like an hour-long movie for y'all, but I'm not going to end it yet because we don't leave Savannah until tomorrow, and I want to be as accurate as possible with what is Pokemon Go like here in Savannah. So right now, we're gonna get back to the hotel, rest, lure up the stops, see what we can get, and I'll check back in a little while.
12 seconds later.
All right, so I just stepped back in the hotel room and I wanted to show you guys a perfect example of what I was talking about. You can see my Go Plus is on. If we go into settings, it is set to Pokemon only because I have currently 5,200 items. Oh, now you see, I went into the menu and it started working again. Now it's catching. It's been doing that for the last 4 days where sometimes it'll catch, sometimes it won't. And also ghost spawns are a thing and they mess with it too. I don't know. I've probably caught 40% less Pokemon than I should have, but if we go age 0 through 3, 654 Pokemon and easily 98% of those are all with the auto catcher. So after 3 days here, 3.5 days here, Pokemon Go is insane. There's always raids on the nearby, shadow and regular. There's stops everywhere because it's a historical town, so everything is a Pokestop, every restaurant, every building. The park across the street has like 8 monuments and a fountain. It's just non-stop. So I think it's a great place to play Pokemon if Pokemon would work.
2 days later.
It's 4 a.m. 2 days after we got home from Georgia, and I'm still working on editing this video. But I just realized I never wrapped up the video and went over just exactly how good is Pokemon Go in Savannah, Georgia. Honestly, unreal is the only answer I can give. So, if we go age 0 through 4, correction, it's age 0 through 5, we caught 740 Pokemon over the weekend because after we left Savannah, I haven't caught anything. The Krogunk, yeah, we did get a shiny Krogunk, but it doesn't count because it was actually on our way back from Orlando after we picked up our car at the train station. Every other Pokemon is either a catch, a hatch, a raid, a research task, incense from Savannah, Georgia, and honestly, y'all, it's crazy. Oh, I forgot to mention, I did get my Pokedex Regieleki. I actually completely forgot I didn't have this in the Pokedex until I saw how much XP it was going to be for catching it, and I was like, oh, I should probably screen record and at least get the Pokedex entry, which we did get. It's not terrible, it's not great. We got this on our cruise ship. We did a dinner cruise and a sunset cruise. We got ridiculous amounts of Pokemon, in my opinion. We were there for 3.5 days where I could actually catch. The rest of it, I was in situations I was unable to catch, and we also have to take into consideration that with the most recent update for the push for Pokemon Sleep and the Pokemon Go Plus, it messed up every other auto catcher, including, I found out today, the Pokemon Go Plus. It has an auto catch feature that you can't turn off. Even when you turn it off, it doesn't turn off. So when you turn it off, it's going to auto catch. When you turn it on, it's going to auto catch. And with the rest of the catchers, it might work, it might not. So 740 Pokemon for 3.5 days. Now y'all know I can do over 1,000 in a day, but I wasn't hand catching and also wasn't catching everything spawning because on top of the auto catcher not working, ghost spawns are messing with the auto catcher because it still shows them on the map and it still registers to the auto catcher, but they're not actually there. They've already been caught. They just don't go away, and it keeps trying to catch stuff that isn't there. So all in all, 740 Pokemon, 739 Pokemon, unreal to me when I wasn't able to do anything other than run the incense and hope for the best. Now, let's look at shinies. We got 4 total. Again, Krogunk doesn't count. We did show off the Mudkip. Right before we got the Regieleki, we got this absolutely terrible shiny Yanma, and we also had, like I said, day 1 for breakfast, the shiny Poochyena ran. So technically 4 shinies seen. I checked the journal throughout the day. No other shinies ran, so nothing from research, nothing from raids, because I didn't get to do as many raids as I hoped. But that's the other thing I wanted to go over. Spawns obviously were absolutely amazing there. But the stop density, the gem density, all of the beautiful places, the history, the food, the people, 10 out of 10. Amazing city to play Pokemon. It's safe, there's food everywhere, there's bathrooms, water, access to so much stuff. There's free stuff to do, there's paid stuff to do. The prices of everything there are actually really great. All in all, for a What is Pokemon Go Like in X-Town video, Savannah, Georgia, for me, having seen 43 of the 50 states, ranks top 10 cities in the United States to play in, and I'm not even kidding. Because our hotel, without even leaving the hotel, and that area is kind of like Hotel Circle in Savannah, all of downtown. We were like, literally, you exit out the back of the hotel, there was River Street, there was so many places to go, but in the hotel, 8+ Pokestops, depending on how much drift hit. You could see gyms for days. If you wanted to get your 5 remote raids in, you could do it first thing in the morning. If you wanted shatter raids, they were everywhere. It was an amazing weekend, an amazing experience, and all in all, I think that town is blasting for Pokemon Go and things to do to make it fun for travel and playing the game all at once. As you guys saw, it was a hectic video, but I tried to cover as much as I could. I would like to be able to cover more of the Pokemon for What is Pokemon Go Like in this town video, but I kind of knew before I even left for this one that it was going to be an auto catcher style video because we had planned 8,000 things before we even got there. And I'm just not back in a filming groove on travel yet. We haven't done enough of both yet, but don't worry, there's plenty coming up this year. So if you guys haven't already, make sure to subscribe because I've got so much down the road. We got Go Fest, we've got a 2-week trip across Canada, we've got a trip to California, things I haven't exactly fully booked yet, but they're in the works. There's a lot going on and I think you guys would enjoy it. If you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure to leave me a like. Tell me what you did like, what you didn't like down in the comments. If you're enjoying and you want to see more, check out these other videos on screen and I will catch y'all in the next one.